Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. Here. The lion. You need to fight me. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Let's go! Let's go! You already know what time it is. Monday night. It is Monday night.
Yeah.
We are here. And we are here. As you can see, he's got his left hand up, ladies and gentlemen. We are so excited for you guys to join us today.
Let's go.
Too hype. Mr. Too Hype is too freaking hype. So I want you guys to get in here, settle this man down. I know there is plenty of you guys who love Washington as well. So get in here. We want you guys to join this show because it's going to be a fantastic show.
Absolutely.
Fantastic show.
Absolutely. I mean, come on now. Some of you that might have watched one half of some of the games, you might have thought something happened, but see on the other side, sometimes it looks grim at one point, but God, my God. Oh, it's going to be a good one today. It's going to be a good one today. Oh, hallelujah.
Want you guys to join the show.
Come on.
Please get on up in
Come
here.
on now.
I got to call on my people because, I got to make sure my people's in the building because I need all of mine to join up.
Feeling good. It feels good. It feels good. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. And y'all didn't look too overly convincing in your game.
I'm going to get my boys up in here. I'm going to get the people who are real fans up in here.
We'll see. I hope so. Because you're going to need them.
Where my people's at? Come on. Get in here, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all to see this show to witness this massacre that I'm about to give this man tonight.
Yo.
Because he is too hype. Too freaking hype. But you know what, Dallas fans? I'm ready for him. And I need you guys to get on up in here. I tagged all of my Dallas friends, all my people that I know.
Come on.
Because I know y'all going to have my back tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get this thing rolling. Let me hit up everybody. Oh yeah. It's on and popping.
Hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you've been pumping the song.
Yeah.
You've been pumping the song.
You already know what it is. Oh,
you've been pumping the song.
Did you figure this house like?
Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Here we go. He's already started.
Stand us. Let's go.
Already is starting. But we got to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you guys are tuning in because it's going to be a good one. Sean, we're getting into this thing. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
The greatest show in Northern Virginia where we get to talk about the greatest sport alive. This is our time. I know we've been waiting all season long. We're only on week 2, and it's been so juicy, Sean.
It has.
Scott, thank you, baby. Thank you.
What's going on here, Scott? What's going on here, man?
With some great facts, already spitting facts on here. But, Sean, we got to get on with the show. Sean, before we start, somebody is going to be celebrating a birthday this week. Somebody is going to, next week. Somebody's going to be celebrating a birthday next week.
Yeah.
And I just need to send a special shout out to the Washington Commanders. I want you guys to lose this game for my man. So he doesn't celebrate next week, okay?
Yeah.
I need this to be a victory.
We gonna get that dub. You know that. You already know that.
Man, here we go.
You already know that. So you already know what's about to happen. And we play one of your teams, the Billies. So we about to, we're gonna get that dub. Oh yeah, the way they've been looking. Let's go. Let's go.
Right, my man is crazy, but we'll get to that in the back end of the show. Sean,
Right.
what we got for this week? What we got for this week? Let's go.
Yo, we got to get into it. Yo, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we have a double header tonight on Monday night to round out week 2 of the NFL season. Monday Night Football. Right now, I believe the Panthers are playing the New Orleans Saints, and a little bit later, our buddy Sidney Swinton's Pittsburgh Steelers are playing Mr. Towel Boy, Deshaun Watson. Yeah. So, let's look at that first game, man. The Panthers, the Saints. We know D-Carr is over with the Saints. They got the dub. The Panthers didn't look great in week 1. What you think? What you think about this one?
Well, currently the score is 3-3. We are just about to end the first quarter. And I guess that's an even thing for us to go ahead and say who we think, since the score is right now tied up in the first quarter. I'm going to go ahead and say the Saints, because the Saints got something brewing, Sean. I don't really know what it is, but the Saints definitely have something brewing. Derek Carr has brought some energy into that building. Yep. I think that they're on the verge. Like they are on the verge of being what they used to be. They have a team. They got a defense. They got an offense. Carr has brought some energy. I'm going for the Saints. What you doing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on that. I got to agree with you. We got to shout out our girl, Nicole Klachak, who's in the comments saying, let's go. I got Pollard and Howell, all my fantasy. I respect that. I like that. Yo, I love what Carr's doing. I'm right there with you. And you got, two-headed monster in the backfield. You got a defense that's a little bit restructured, but still working it out. But it's more so the Panthers, to me, they just look like they've been struggling. And it's
but
that first game didn't look good.
Sean, they got pieces.
But if the pieces haven't gelled yet, have they gelled? They put up 10 points against Atlanta. Now, I don't know how great we call in Atlanta. You know what I mean? But they didn't look that great. So we'll see what happens tonight. But I would love for it to be a shootout. But right now, I got the Saints, man. I think they can get that thing done.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Both of us are going for the Saints. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win the game between the Saints and the Carolina Panthers. We want to see what you guys think. Okay, birthday 22nd. All the birthdays is coming around. Let's go. Let's go. We love to celebrate birthdays.
This is my guy, Will.
Oh, I wish my team could host the Jets and Zach would. So now we're not getting ready to say that they got a top-tier defense. Everybody knows that the Jets had a top-tier defense.
Oh,
Did we not still do what we needed to do offensively? 30 points, right? They didn't stop us. We shut them down. But we'll get into that. We will get into that. We got to get on to the next game, which is the Steelers and the Browns. Sean, I regretfully have to say, I think this Browns is going to get another one. I think the Browns have something cooking. I think that it's starting to gel together after game 1. I saw some positive things. I think the Browns could have, and then also I think the Steelers are just struggling. There's something wrong with the Steelers. They're not the same. If we're going off by week 1, and that's all we have an example of, golly, that looks like they gotta really start over. They look horrible.
They do. And seriously, on that defense, you thought TJ Watt, they got Minkah Fitzpatrick, they got these studs, man, these horses, they can really get it done. And they just have it. Patrick Peterson's on that defense. He got scored on twice last week. So I don't know. Like you said, we've only seen that one sample size, but it did not look good. The offense struggled all game long. So I want to root for the Steelers. I want to shout out my guy, Sidney, and talk about Kenny Pickett and how they can get it done. But if they can't do more than what we saw last week, it's going to be a long year for them. And they started slow last year.
Long one. It's going to be a long one. Just a jump off from last year. Just continuing the same thing, giving the fans kind of hope because you can show up sometimes. I just think the Browns right now, just right now, I feel like from game 1, they showed us an example of them being able to hold it out through this year. Yes. Them being able to be one of those teams on the other side. So I just can't say that the Steelers have a chance in that one.
Yeah. This is a divisional game, so those are mostly those are going to be a little closer. I think it's going to be a little bit closer.
Are they normally closer when you play a divisional game? Are they normally? Is that what?
Listen. Sometimes teams have COVID, so they can't barely field a team. Okay, and then the other team wants to run up the score so they can talk trash. If we really want to talk about that, we can talk about the past and how teams ran up the score.
In the fourth quarter. We pulled them. Michael Parsons did not play in the fourth quarter.
We had a guy on when they were announcing the names. We had a guy that they didn't even know his name. We pulled him from 7-Eleven. Okay, come on, you beat that. Okay. Come on. If you want credit for that, then I get credit for Sam Howell beating you and whooping you before the playoffs.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Madness.
There it is.
With the madness. That was a fluke game. Nobody's seen that 7-Eleven player. He just popped up out of nowhere. We had no game plan on him. But don't you worry. We got to have a sample size when we play him this year.
Can't wait.
Don't you worry.
Can't wait.
Don't you worry.
Can't wait.
All right. Back to topic at hand. What we got next, Sean?
Yo, you know what it is. It is Monday. So what we love to do, we love to overreact. Overreaction Monday. And I got to say this. It hurts because this weekend, like Janae said, my birthday is next Tuesday, not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday. And I'm excited. Me and my baby Catherine are going to Chicago to see some family, see all that, but Chicago's the home of the Cubs and the Bulls and the Bears. And ladies and gentlemen, they don't look too great after all this anticipation. Number one pick, they traded, got DJ Moore, got Claypool, all this stuff. 0-2. Overreaction Monday, man. They're done, Janae. They're done. They're done.
You're calling it now? They're done?
I have been rooting for these guys. I have been watching them all off season. I have said myself, these guys are going to the playoff. They can win the division. Color me stupid. I don't know what is happening. Explain to me what's happening, Janae, because they do not look good.
Okay. Let's give them a little bit of slack. They played a team that has their number, that's always had their number. They played a decent Green Bay team that was pretty well-rounded in that game. They played that team. Then they turn around this week and they play, this past weekend, and they play the Bucs. I mean, they're coming against some not great, but come on, give them a little time. I mean, it's just 2 games, Sean. Are you willing to wipe them off? Are they going to be in that list that we add at week 4? Are they going to be on that list already?
The list that's coming up soon that I know one team will not be on? Oh, yeah. They looking like they're heading in that direction. That's all I'm going to say.
Dang. I'm sorry, Bears. Bears fans, let us know what you think. Do you guys think the Bears are done after 2 games? Sean is saying they're done. I don't know. I'm not going to be overreact. I think that's a big overreaction. I don't know if they're done.
Hey, until they show me different, I got to stick a fork in them. I'm sorry. Bears fans, don't hurt me. Don't crucify me. I'm coming to your city. But these guys just don't look good. And I'm disappointed. That's me. Yeah.
Damn. You better watch your back when you go to Chi-Town, man.
No. If I don't come back, you already know what's good, all right?
All right, what else we got?
Yo, we also have some fans in our group that love that dirty bird, that Atlanta Falcons. And Janae, after a stunning comeback, which I know affected you greatly, the Atlanta Falcons are going to the playoffs. They're 2-0, Janae. I mean, let's go.
No. Overreaction Monday, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcons are not going to no damn playoffs. They did what they needed to do. They came back. And Sean, I don't know if you realize this. They were pretty much down.
Yeah.
They were down the majority of the game. And they just started to claw their way back. And before you know it, they kicked the field goal to get 1 point ahead. And there was time left on the clock for Love to do a Rodgers-esque finish. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. But Atlanta's not going to the Super Bowl. I love you, Atlanta fans. But no, they're not going. Sean is hyping you up. It's overreaction.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, even Desmond Ridder was looking decent out there. I mean, come on, man.
Not the Riddler. We don't care about the Riddler, man.
Yo, he's coming into his own. And we all know if the Riddler doesn't work, that backup, Mr. Heineke, he'll carry them to the playoffs. Oh, yeah.
Let Heineke in there. See what they did. Look how Washington treated them.
Hey, we loved them.
It's only 2 games. Anything can happen, Scott. You are absolutely right. Anything can happen. But I don't think that Atlanta is going to be the team at the end. I do not think Atlanta is going to be them at all. At all.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to the playoffs. Mark my words. Let's go.
All right. We got one more, and I think it's absolutely ludicrous that my guy would put this on the list. But you guys have to see it because my guy is so confident, ladies and gentlemen.
You see it. You see it. You see it. They can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? Let's go. 21-3. 21-3. The game was over. But there was a guy. That was so poised. Moxie. They say he's stoic, Janae. You know what that means? That means that he's calm in the face of adversity. Huh? He's cool and calm in the fire. Huh? Woo! He said 21-3. Huh? Hold my beer. Boom! 35-33, Janae. Mr. Sam Howell has come back 2 weeks in a row. No score, no deficit. It's too great for my guy. Go ahead and give him love. We will be seeing him at the award show at the end of the year. Sam Howell for MVP, baby. Let's go. You know what? Sam Howell for president. Let's go. Let's go.
Guys. I know you guys always wonder what is wrong with that brother. And that brother is just tripping. The Broncos finally looked like the team that we were hoping that they would be with Sean Payton. And it just seems like to me, Sean is so happy about a team who only won 5 games last year. They were 5-12.
Hey.
5-12. And Sean is acting like they're going to the Super Bowl. They won the first game against Cruddy Duddy Dobbs. Dobbs, they are hyped because they won against Dobbs and they won against a 5-win team in the last 2 seasons.
Let's go.
Do you think that he will be able to do that against a top-tier defense?
We want Dallas.
Y'all heard it here first. I didn't pry him. I didn't beg him to come over here and try challenging me. You heard what my man said. They want Dallas. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Let's start it early. Let's go.
Overreaction. This is definitely an overreaction. Audience, please give it to this man straight. Sam Howell for MVP. Are y'all really sipping that juice?
We're there.
No.
We there. Let's go. He's him. He is him. Game. Let's go. I'm ready. Oh man, come on. Woo!
This is sickening. This is sickening to my spirit. But you know what?
Now.
I'll give it to you. Sam Howell did a great job of the comeback. What a comeback it was. But Sean, we have to talk about the first 3 quarters of the game. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what you saw, because you didn't take a nap until halftime. Tell me what you saw before halftime. What did you see in that team?
You know what I saw? I saw penalties. Okay. I saw terrible offensive line play. Yes. Okay. I saw a missed field goal, missed opportunities in the red zone. Absolutely. But you know what else I saw? I saw resilience. Because when it was 21-3, Jamin Davis stripped Russell Wilson and got the ball back, and we were able to get a touchdown. Okay, Logan Thomas took a headshot in the end zone to carry, but held on to the ball. Then we got a field goal right before the half, made it 21-14. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, like my partner alluded to, I had a long weekend, so I said I'm going to go home and just take a nap at halftime. And I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. So I didn't see the rest of the game, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see the comeback. I didn't see the Hail Mary. I saw it this morning. I rewatched it. But, yeah, it was rough in the beginning, Janae. I was very quiet, and Kat was very nervous. She said, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want you to go off. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. No.
So what I'm trying to get to, Sean, which you probably will never admit, but that offensive line,
yeah.
Do you think that offensive line stands a chance between my Dallas Cowboys?
See, I'm glad you asked that. You know, yesterday we played against one of your former Dallas Cowboys. Matter of fact, a guy that was on the team that skunked Heineke and my Commanders, Mr. Randy Gregory. And he had a good game. Had a couple sacks, was really into it, even kind of picked a couple fights with our own linemen. Okay. Yeah, it was a little taste of how you guys are going to do. So that was good. And Sam took a couple hits. He did. Sam was dropped a couple times. But said, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil. Ha! It didn't say you wouldn't get hit, Janae. He said we fall down, but yet we get up.
This guy.
Sam got up, baby. Let's go.
Woo! Whatever you say, Sean.
Let's go.
Remember this day. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we can talk about this all day long, especially this guy because he swears that his team is better than what they are. But we're going to move on.
Yes.
We're going to move on because Lord knows we could be there forever. Sean, what else we got open the show?
Man, we got to go ahead and get into this scoreboard. Week 2 of the 2023 season already went down. Let's start off with your other team, the team that Washington plays next. Actually, played both of your teams, the Buffalo Billies, as you love to call them, with your massive piece of magic, Mr. Josh Allen. Get back to form, beating the Raiders 38-10. Janae on one side, Bills getting back to action. Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, they got action. Cook was running the ball. On the other side, Jimmy G, Devontae, what y'all doing? 10 points?
It didn't look good. They didn't gel well together. The defense was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know what they're doing over there in Las Vegas, but it doesn't look good. Shout out to the Bills, man. The Bills looked the way we were hoping they would look. Now, it took a while for them to get into it, but once they was in, they just kept their foot on the gas. I mean, they did a great job.
Yep. You have James Cook, like I said, running for over 120 yards. You got Josh Allen throwing 31-37, only missing 6 passes all game, just under 300 yards, 3 TDs. I mean, your Buffalo offense was amazing. That defense showed up and showed out. They finally look healthy. They're finally playing together. This is the Buffalo that we're used to.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I want to see. I want to see Josh Allen look that comfortable. I want to see them look like the way they should. That way next week they eat the way they're supposed to.
They can
eat.
taste. They can see the Howell. Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe that. Look, let's move on down the list. Stay in the AFC. Another team that we're looking to kind of be like they used to be, the Kansas City Chiefs. They get the W, but again, they 5 points.
Yeah, they did not quite look the way they should. Travis Kelce did get a touchdown. He got a touchdown, but it still didn't look the way we are expecting them to look.
Yeah.
I am hoping that it starts to get better, but at this point, the way they're looking now, I feel like teams got a chance. Kansas City is not looking like the Super Bowl reigning champs from last year, for sure.
No. They're not. And they get a reprieve this week because they got to play. They get to play the Bears, so they should be able to get on their footing again. And then they get to play the Jets, who don't have Aaron Rodgers. So again, these are two games where they should be able to win. And shoot, then they get to play the daggone Broncos. So look, they should be straight for the next 3 weeks. But after that first week loss, and the team they played, Jacksonville's a solid squad. Let's not sleep on Jacksonville. A lot of us picked them high this year.
And their defense has stepped it up. Kansas City's defense is not the same defense that you could, bully last year.
Right.
They have changed some things around. They look good, and I think that what they're doing now, they're putting themselves in like a top 10 category for defense, man. They're looking really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they held him. Trevor Lawrence, they held him to 10 points. Come on.
Yes, I started him on my fantasy team. I know they held him to under 10. Yeah, thanks.
Sean.
Another thing I don't want to do anymore. No more fantasy. Look, we're moving on to one team that I honestly, if you would have asked me at the beginning of the season, I would have said I think this team is tanking. Their main guy was they're going to potentially trade him away. The Tennessee Titans get the W over the Los Angeles Chargers. Janae, I mean, I'm surprised by this.
Me too. But I'm also not surprised. I told you. You laughed at me last year when I said that Kellen Moore, Dak made Kellen Moore look good.
Oh, my goodness.
Dak made him look good. And it's playing out. The Chargers are not – they don't look like the same Chargers.
Right.
I'm just saying. It is what it is. But I told you what that offensive coordinator was going to do. I told you.
I'm glad they did that. They can get points, but they can't win the game. They still lost to the Titans. So that while their offense might be still working, what the same problems that Staley had from a year ago, where you might get a lead, but eventually you're going to give it up. Something ain't working out there. 0-2 start again? Come on now.
Oh, new offensive coordinator. That's all I want to say.
Oh, my goodness. Get out of here. Oh, yo, Derrick Henry getting 80 yards. Tannehill throwing for 240. Hey, they did what they needed to do. Somebody I wanted to take a look at, D-Hop. I have him on my fantasy team. 4 receptions for 40 yards. Just kind of another piece of the puzzle. He's probably, hopefully, he's going to be like A.J. Brown. Hopefully he doesn't go to Philly. But, yeah. Apparently he reached out to y'all and y'all didn't take the call.
We right now we're all right. We're all right now. We're holding all reserves for later.
Wow.
But right now we're just fine. We're just fine.
Okay, here we go. Like you don't need him. Let's keep going on this list. We talked about Green Bay and Atlanta. Atlanta coming back and getting the W. Detroit and Seattle going to overtime. Seattle getting the win in overtime, 37-31.
That was a crazy game. That was a crazy game. I thought Seattle had it. I mean, they were doing great. Detroit came back.
Yep.
And then I'm like, what is happening? And then, they end up tying up the game going into overtime. But Seattle pulled it off. Pulled it off. I know they were happy about that. But it comes down to the end.
Oh, yeah. And that's a big win for Seattle, man. I'm not going to lie. When I saw them come out the gates and lose to the Rams, I was kind of suspect. Like, what's going on? Did they pay Geno too quick? But, hey, I'm glad they got this done against a formidable force, man. The Detroit Lions are no slouch. We saw what they did in the season opener. This could be a potential playoff matchup down the line, man. These are two quality teams.
Definitely a high-scoring game. I was very pleased. Very pleased with what I saw from both teams. Oh, yeah.
So, shout out to them for one of the great ones. And another one, a game that I didn't expect to be that high-scoring, the Colts and the Texans. The Colts put up 31, and they went 31-20. Unfortunately, Anthony Richardson went out with a concussion.
But that was rough, too.
A nasty little hit. But still got 2 rushing touchdowns, still produced out there, so he looked good. hopefully he'll be back. The Texans, are they looking at another top 10 pick?
Oof, man, the way it's been looking. Yeah. What's up, Johnny? What up, my man? Yeah,
Johnny Dean.
It definitely looking a little shaky. Definitely looking a little shaky. And the Texans, they got to do something. They got to do something like now. I don't know. Yeah. I expected them to look a little bit better than what they're looking like now. I really did. I thought, it's not working. It's not working. No.
So let me ask you this. Now I know they just got that boy DeMeco Ryans. Yeah. Shout out to him. They put it in. They said they're gonna give him the chance. Hopefully, like 3 to 5 years. But we know he's a third coach in 3 years, Janae. So is there a hot seat brewing over there, or are they gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say this year's already tanked?
The seat is hot.
Ooh.
The seat is hot. I know that the pieces that they're trying to put in is trying to make it so that they got a successful season. And as of it's going right now, the Texans are looking like they're probably going to be on that list.
I feel for them. I truly do. But they needed more problems than just a quarterback and a defensive end.
Way more.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what's going on, Johnny. We got a game in our division. The team that we all said was going to be in the basement, and they were looking that way for half the game after Washington destroyed the Cardinals.
Destroyed. You know what? Keep going. Keep going, Sean.
Yo, the daggone New York Giants were losing to them at one point, I think 24-0.
Yes. And
it was looking ugly. And at that, I think between through the first 6 quarters, they were, what was it? It was something like 64-0 because the 40-pointer with y'all and then 24 from there. I had already said, hey, that's good. They're tanking, but they came back. They came back, Janae. They brought it all the way back. Good for them, yay. Yeah.
And won. So they pulled another miracle, right? Somebody got miracle, Sean, not just Washington. It was another team. The Giants, after they got destroyed, I think they were starting to feel like, oh my God, this can't happen again, but we're gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be a done deal. Thank you very much. I think the Giants, I honestly do think the Giants are better than what they've showed in the first game. I do honestly think that. So, but we're going to see. We're going to see.
I mean, look, hey, Saquon, I feel for him and all that off the field stuff about the contract and all this stuff. Daniel Jones, no, they didn't look great, but that was in the first game. But like you said, that them coming back, showing that resiliency. And again, just like everybody said in week 1, when my guys played the Cardinals, they said, oh, they're just the Cardinals, and they're not that great. We can say the same thing for the Giants. That's my only thing. I'm good. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it right there.
All right, as long as you're leaving it. Long as you're leaving it. Long as you're leaving it right there. And
I'm going to leave that right there, too. Let's go. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, my guy.
Yo, San Francisco and the Rams, a classic battle. We know, even though no matter what the records are, these teams always go toe-to-toe. This was a great one, 30-23. San Francisco gets a W. So the first week, I was like, okay, maybe Seattle's not that great. That's why the Rams dominated, because they won by 2 scores. This week, they went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFC. Are the Rams back?
I don't know, Sean. I don't know. I think we got to see a better example. I do think that they are doing way better. They started off way better than, I guess, me or you thought. So they are starting off pretty hot, but I don't know. I'm not willing to say they're back, but they are showing some improvement from last year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, hey, shout out to them for getting a good game in there like that. C-Mac and them, Debo, we know how those boys balled out on that side, but I'm glad to see that Matthew Stafford is able to and be this competitive, especially with Cooper Kupp not being on the field.
Absolutely. And C-Mac, my God, man, C-Mac is just a beast.
He's that guy. We knew he was that guy. Oh, yeah.
He's that guy. Absolutely. Brock Purdy is still showing that he's definitely relevant. The team looking good. The team is looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Rams look tough. They definitely do, but they still have the Niners. Yeah, that's going to be the issue. That's going to be the issue. But I do think that they look way better than what they did. Way better than what I expected.
Mm-hmm. Oh, snap. Steelers up 7-0. Scoring the first play of the drive. Okay. Pittsburgh, here we go. We're going to prove us both wrong. What is going on, people that are watching? We are right now going through the NFL scoreboard for Sunday. You guys, Tampa Bay fans, you guys are in here. We already kind of said it. The Bears are done. You guys got a W, and right now, Baker Mayfield has you guys 2-0. Tampa fans, how y'all feeling right now?
They should feel pretty good, man. They were able to pull it off. They're looking pretty good. I mean, what can you say? Mike Evans is getting off.
Boom.
Mike Evans is getting off. He's showing that he should be paid big. He's from the first 2 games. Mike Evans is showing that he is still worth every penny. And y'all should still feed him the ball because word around town is he doesn't want to be there too much longer after this season. So y'all need to make sure Mike Evans leaves the building happy every Sunday.
Yeah, well, and that's my thing. Like, I understand, okay, you want to wait to see how he plays till you do the extension or whatever. But once you've seen these first two games where he's been balling out, literally, like, just dominating, carrying the squad.
It's been proven. I mean, I don't even know what we're even talking about. We're talking about Mike Evans.
Right.
He's one of the ones that should be paid.
Pay the man.
Pay him.
Because, hey, I don't have to say it. You know, Janae don't have to say it. Ben, Johnny, you guys have said it. Shout out to Slick and AJ, man. They've talked about it. If you let a guy like Mike Evans go, you might have to rebuild on offense, man, because Mike Evans is the cornerstone.
How you doing what you're doing right now is because of Mike Evans. You would not be having these dubs without him. You would not be having these dubs without him. Now, I will say, like Ben is saying, that defense is legit. 5 takeaways in that on their defense this year. We know what kind of team they are. That defense has carried them for many years. Yes. So, as long as that defense staying healthy, you got Baker throwing for over 300 yards. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to them. They get wins.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And the last one, Miami. Oh yeah. Miami and New England first.
That was the last game. We missed one. I'm just waiting.
First of all, Miami's 2-0. Tua got it done. It looks good. Mostert, he's running the ball.
Wait. How we gonna go to the night game? There's still a game that we are clearly missing from the.
Oh my goodness! All right. The Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Jets without Aaron Rodgers, 30-10. Are you happy? Like, come on, man.
There we go. That's all I want you to say.
Oh my goodness!
That's all I wanted you to say, my friend. 30-10. In 2 games, ladies and gentlemen, my defense has only allowed 10 points. That's probably only happened, 4 or 5 times in the history of the NFL.
No. What are these numbers? Wait, no.
We can look it up.
Oh, we might have to. Yo, get out of here.
It hasn't happened too many times, you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
70 points to 10 on defense. 70 offensive points to 10. Well, I mean, we can move on from my team now. But
wow,
thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for my 2 seconds. I just wanted to. I mean, but Sean, what does it save though? Like, is it done for Zach? Zach done, or is this something they got to work through? Now, come on. In all jokes aside, they did not come with a good game plan. They literally gave their running back 4 opportunities. 4.
Yeah.
Brees Hall 4.
Yeah.
And then gave Cook. It just wasn't a good offensive plan. They did not go in there to run and pound the ball like they should have. They let Zach just get ate by sharks in for an entire 60 minutes.
Yeah. They let the man throw.
Play to Wilson. One
nice.
beautiful play. I couldn't even be mad at it because I said that was damn beautiful.
It was good.
But
it was good.
That's it. That's it. Zach is
embarrassing.
The guy.
It was embarrassing. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Janae. When they drafted him, I questioned it. When they saw him play and he was kind of terrible, I questioned it. When they went and got Aaron Rodgers and gave up all of that to bring him here, I said maybe they're trying to tell us something. Maybe Zach ain't the guy. So I know they weren't prepared because they were not hoping that Zach stayed, first of all, and then they definitely weren't hoping that Zach was going to get in the game.
They definitely went with the Aaron Rodgers game plan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I probably watched like 10 videos today about, Rex Ryan basically breaking it down. The Jets blew it because they did not ground and pound. The Jets blew it because they did not come in there with a good game plan. The Jets blew it because they never double teamed my man Micah Parsons. There's some things that is like a must in the game. Micah Parsons had a field day.
I honestly think the Jets went from we are playoff bound to we are picking in the first round, early in the first round. I just don't see anything different. Like, honestly, I love their weapons. Breece Hall, Michael Carter. I love Garrett Wilson, Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. But without Zach Wilson's not it. In my opinion, from what I've seen, he's not it. Till he shows me otherwise,
Johnny,
man.
you are absolutely right, Johnny. They need to let that man throw as little as possible. Like a Dak Prescott. I mean, I'm not comparing him to Dak, but I'm saying what Mike McCarthy's been doing with making Dak just a game manager. Mm-hmm. That's all you need to do. You use the two running backs that you have, two dynamic running backs, two number one running backs down each team's throat.
Yeah.
You use them and you power them through, and that's the game plan. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Yes. He did something that he normally doesn't do, but he ran the ball. That is the key, and they've been telling you all offseason that was going to be our key. And that's what the Jets need to do because they got the personnel. The defense didn't do it yesterday, but we know that defense is stout. They just got to come with a better plan. And Hackett, you are on the chopping block because now you have to show the world that you can do it without Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But Aaron Rodgers isn't the one making you look good, like Kellen Moore. It's a true fact. Some coordinators only are good with
certain people.
Certain people. And then you ride the glory off of it. But Zach is not Aaron, and you got to come up with a whole new game plan, which is run the damn ball.
Now you got to hide his mistakes. That's what it is. We have an update on the Carolina and the Saints game. Derek Carr just threw a pick. Here we go.
D-Carr. I was just giving you the praise, D-Carr.
Somebody's got the guns loaded.
Woo! Listen, can't finish him. They 0-2. That's all I can say. But they were saying it was my boy Dak and how it's going to be such an issue this season because he doesn't have Kellen Moore. But there's another team that's not finishing with Kellen Moore. So I'll leave that at that. 7-3 now in the Pittsburgh game. Let's go.
Let's
go. I want to see him do something. I'm hoping.
Nicole misses Winston.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nicole.
Nicole. I do too, man. I like having Winston.
Come on, man. Come on. Eat a W, baby. Oh, Johnny doesn't. No.
I like him. Johnny, I like him. I don't know why, but I like him.
That's my guy. That is my guy. Yo.
John, we can get into the last game. Now we can talk about Miami. What was Miami doing?
Miami. 124-17. Tua does his normal deal. What I want to talk about is that run game. Mostert, 18 carries, $121 and 2 TDs. I think that's one of the most underrated parts of the Miami Dolphins right now. Everybody knows about Waddle and Tua getting it out there to Tyreek Hill, who's getting big numbers. But Raheem Mostert running that rock is really stabilizing that offense, and it gives it a balance that's really helping them. And in a game like this, where it is a rock fight, it is going back and forth, you need to have that run to sustain you. So I think that was absolutely huge. Yeah. That's my guy right now, man. So shout out to Mostert. He definitely helped me on my fantasy, so I was paying attention to him. No doubt about it. But Nay, Bill Belichick, 0-2. What are we talking about, man? What's up?
Something else we've been saying. We've been saying this, but people don't want to get on this Let's Talk Football platform and listen. They think we're crazy. It's not going to happen. The era of Bill Belichick and wins are over.
Woo!
It's over. It's over.
You heard it.
In my opinion, it's over. I think that Brady was that key. And now that they don't have Brady, I mean, Sean, I know you've been on Belichick's side. He's doing it. He's going to do it. Sean, what are you thinking now? Like, what are you really feeling now, honestly? Because you've been riding for him all of these seasons now that he hasn't had Tom Brady. And I've been telling you, nothing is happening with it.
Listen, Bill Belichick is still the great Bill Belichick that we know, okay? He's still got it.
Great Bill Belichick with Tom Brady.
Listen, when he had Tom Brady, they molded, they meshed together, and it was a great marriage. It was a marriage of convenience. It worked, all right? Tom Brady went off, and he had success. Nobody talks about how Tom Brady had to get a super team to have that instant success and how he struggled the next couple years.
The same team that Jameis Winston had. They didn't add anything else other than Gronk.
No, and Leonard Fournette, and AB. Get out of here.
Oh, here we go. AB wasn't even their main guy. It wasn't even the main guy.
Hey, but he was one of the guys.
Godwin was already there. Godwin was the guy. Come on.
Look.
Bill has Belichick-Heimers. Thank you. He does. He thinks that Brady's his QB. Mac Jones is not him. It's not it. The W's are gone, Sean. The era of Bill Belichick and wins are gone.
It's a long season. It's a long season. I just think these first two losses, I get it, but I'm telling you, I'm not. If there's anybody that can turn things around, it's Bill. He's the guy that's going to get them back on the right foot, in my opinion. There it is. Watch for the New England Patriots.
When are we going to see the turnaround?
Week 3.
What year?
Of this year. Yo.
It's just like Alabama. Everybody's starting to see that it can't last forever. It can't last forever. And I need you to Bill Belichick was great. He was great. But with Tom Brady.
He's got other spots.
And he hasn't had any success. No success without.
He almost got to the playoffs. Look, he still has a defense that looks good. He still has a solid defense. He still has some offense. Yes.
Sean, is that what we've stooped to?
No.
Is that what we've stooped to? I mean, almost got to the Super Bowl. Almost got to the divisional round. But just almost even got into the we're not counting those. We're not counting those.
Janae, mark my words. New England will have a turnaround this year. They're going to make some noise in the AFC East. There it is. I'm telling you this right now.
Look for another 8-9 season, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Ben says, however, I do think New England beats the Jets next week. They won 16 games in a row against the New York Jets.
Could be 2.
What up, BG?
I tell you what, QB coach duo doesn't work. McCorney and Zach.
They can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
The thing is, I just want realistic people to get on the show. Y'all not realistic. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, Sean, we got to move on. You already know we can talk about this forever, but we got to move on, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. So, we're getting into the next segment, the segment that we came up with last year called Like It or Not. And, hey, we just talked about this team, Janae, and I think it's time to ask the question. When Aaron Rodgers was here, we all said potentially playoffs, maybe right outside the playoffs. Who knows? But they were markedly better with Aaron Rodgers. Now, with Aaron Rodgers not here, like it or not, the Jets' chances to make the playoffs.
The Jets' chances to make the playoffs. All right, Sean, let me give you a scenario. Say I'm dating someone, right? I'm dating them. I love them. Me and them are married, and now we got married, and now we're just in this beautiful, beautiful relationship. But then I see somebody else. And I say, you know what? This relationship it looks beautiful, but it's not really working out because you're not what I need you to be.
Right.
This other person is what I need them to be. So I go to that person and I say, you know what? You're going to be my new boo. I'm divorcing that old boo. I'm going to make you my new boo. I'm going to shower you with gifts. I'm going to give up a couple second round second picks in second round picks in the NFL draft. I'm going to go ahead and move on from you. And I'm going to be with this beautiful person. And that person leaves me.
Oh.
Now I've decided that I'm coming back, baby. I'm sorry for what I said about you before, that you wasn't nothing, but I'm coming back. It doesn't happen. You're not. The marriage is not going to work when you already left them and told somebody else they're beautiful and they love them, and then you want to come back to me and give me all sweet nothings and kisses. It just ain't going to work. So no, the Jets are done. I absolutely think that they are done. I do not think that they're good. I don't think that Zach Wilson can get them there. The only way that they get there is if I think it was Johnny, four touches, 4 passes a game, literally.
Yep. This is Sarah, by the way, saying, "Oh, word." No. Honestly, I don't like their chances at all. That division was already a tough division with Miami and Buffalo doing it. And since we already know my New England Patriots, like I just said, are going to be making a run later in the year, the Jets, without having this solid quarterback, I don't like their chances. I don't like them at all.
You don't like that? You don't like that at all?
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. All right? Yo, let's move on to the next one. Like it or not, Joe Burrow's start to the season. The first game, he had 82 yards and a touchdown. This last game, he had 222 yards. Both were losses. He just got paid, Janae. Look how he started the season. You like that or not?
I don't like it. I do not like the fact that we were just looking at a kid rise, because we were both saying it. I mean, top 3 quarterback, this has been in the run for the last couple years. And the way they've been pushing, the way they've been getting further and further in the playoffs, do you see them doing anything? I mean, as of what we've seen from this sample size, Joe Burrow's got to step it all the way up if I'm going to give props. Joe Burrow, to me right now, is looking just like Zach Wilson.
Well, oof, that's harsh.
He'll give you what I'm trying to make an example of. He'll give you a nice throw, a nice play happens. But we're not looking at the same Joe Burrow that has been able to manage a game and continue it and threaten these teams.
Yeah.
He still got the same wide receivers. Am I wrong?
Oh yeah. I think he got one more guy too.
But it's not going to do anything for a victory. Burrow will be fine. He missed training camp. Man, come on. How many people missed training camp?
He did have that calf injury.
Zach Martin missed training camp too.
My goodness. Ain't nobody talking about Zach Martin. Why you always got to interject some Cowboys nonsense in here?
Because I'm
tired of talking about that.
He missed training camp. He was injured. But I mean, we're not gonna do what they did to Dak. Dak breaks the thumb on the throwing hand and he throws interceptions, and now but Joe Burrow gets the benefit of the doubt. He showed you 2 poor examples of 2 bad games. The Joe Burrow just got paid.
How many Super Bowls has Joe Burrow been to?
How many Super Bowls has Joe Burrow won?
How many AFC championships has he been to compared to your quarterback?
How many Super Bowls does he have?
How many Super Bowls does Dak have? Appearances.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna talk about a previous year. I'm giving him his props. That's what I'm talking about. Go Cowboys. I'm giving him his props, Sean. Don't get me wrong. I know what I'm on the Joe Burrow bandwagon.
Oh yeah.
Not this year. I've been watching this guy. I've been studying this guy. You can try to butter it up with some freaking toast and put some cinnamon on it and freaking have a piece of toast, but it's still not French toast. It's still not French toast. Oh. It's not.
BG, let him know. Don't let it. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not. Look, all I'm saying with Joe is with like we said, he has had a meteoric rise since he's come into the league. Okay, when he has been healthy, I have the utmost faith in the guy. He can get it done. We've seen him struggle. We've seen games where Jamar Chase doesn't do good. T. Higgins balled out last game, had 2 touchdown receptions. Burrow had them come back in the game against a team that's picked to win the division with the Ravens. So I got to cut him some slack. I'm not going to cut him some slack on that Browns game.
Did Cincinnati get in game 1?
I was about to say I'm not going to cut him slack for the Browns game, but he showed me that he's resilient at least. Hey, when he's healthy, he can cook. There it is. What up, Kate?
Quarterbacks are healthy, but the thing is, it's unfair bias. I sat there and watched you guys brutally beat my man down when we were 8-1, maybe.
Hey,
we lost one game and all the interceptions. Oh, Dak is this, that, and the third. But we're seeing lack right now, and maybe from injury. But it happens, right? Is it still the same? Are they? If he's injured like this all season, are they going to be as far as they were last year or the year before? Are they going to get that far? Are they going to get that far? That's all I'm saying. It's got to be fair. I respect that. I like Joe Burrow, but we have shown you 2 examples where they had to claw their way back up against the Ravens and not win. And then in the first game, they didn't even score a touchdown. And so we're going to say injury. Okay, if that's the case, injury. Congratulations. But if you're sticking with them for the rest of the season, this is what you're going to get, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We will see. And they got a pretty tough schedule ahead. They got a pretty damn tough schedule.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be easy as far as they get in the playoffs each year.
No.
And then you say Johnny Deeds. Did they lose their first 2 last year? No, I think they did lose their first one to the Steelers last year. And judged by the Browns, that's a rivalry, and the Browns still own them for years. No, I don't think they owned it for years.
Yeah, three points? There's no touchdowns, Ron. None.
Yeah, nothing. They were shut down completely. That's Katie.
They always try and come for me. It's all right.
Wow.
I'm just saying. By the way, Joe Burrow has more Super Bowl appearances. Okay, so we just crowning people for appearances now. Okay. Mm-hmm. They ain't got to win it. Just be there. Okay. And I'm not saying that is not good. We are expecting a certain caliber from Joe Burrow. Yeah. Just like we're expecting the same caliber from Patrick Mahomes. We are expecting the same caliber from Josh Allen. We're expecting the same caliber. It's okay if we say it's not the same caliber. And I just don't feel it's the same caliber. Say what you want. I'm not saying they're done. I didn't say Cincinnati's done. I just said Joe Burrow, if he plays like this, I feel like most teams are going to get the dub.
Woof. Ladies and gentlemen, we will revisit this topic, this tough, hot topic, a little bit later on in the year. One more real thing, like it or not, the Minnesota Vikings are cursed by the 1-score game effect. They started off 0-2 this season. Both losses are in 1-score games. As we know, last year they were the 1-score game team. They won like 11.
They were the comeback kings though last year.
Right. 11 games that were a 1-score game, and they were, killing it. That's how they got to the playoffs. But as we saw, when they got to the playoffs and they actually went up against a solid team and the Giants, they got whooped or they got beat. So, like it or not, man, are they cursed? Like, what's going on with the Vikings?
I do not know. 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 I don't know. They still got a top 5 wide receiver over there. You like that? I just don't understand why it's just not crossing over. I don't know, man. I cannot figure out the Vikings. I just can't figure them out. And last year, like we said, they were the comeback kings. I mean, how many chains did we see Cousins wearing last year from them coming back? But it just is not clicking. And I don't know how it can't click when, honestly, all you would have to do is give the ball to one person. It just doesn't make any sense.
And he's been balling out. Justin Jefferson's been balling out, man.
Balling.
But look, how much does it? Because we know Dalvin Cook got traded to the Jets. So how much does that play into effect?
I mean, it may, but the thing is, they made that decision. They made the decision to part ways with Dalvin. This is the game that we play. I mean, you obviously thought that you could do it without him. Are you doing it without him? And I just don't think they are.
No. So they lost 20-17 to Tampa in week 1. And then this week they lost 34-28 to the Eagles, where they came back in that one, but again, could not get it done. Johnny said, Kirk, get your weight up, son.
Just wasn't looking good.
Son, it's the Morton Anderson curse. Yep.
The curse.
Could be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. In that division, we know what the Lions are trying to do. And look, Jordan Love didn't look bad, even though they gave up that lead. And I don't know if you saw that one play where he looked like he was trying to take the QB sneak and he just kind of stumbled to the side like he was drunk. I was like, what's up, man? What is going on? Like, wait a minute, you all right?
With that division, they can't be no foot off the gas. And I think right now, and I know it's still close because, you know, most everything. I think Green Bay is 1-1. The Lions
are 0-2, but the Bears are 1-1.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not far off, but you can't take your foot off the gas. These teams are going to start clicking, and the Vikings, they need to start it like now. I mean, they do have the Chargers coming up, but I still think that could be a loss as well. So I don't know.
Oh, we shall see. We shall definitely see. Yeah, Kirk's wearing no drip.
No drip. No drip.
None.
You see, no drip.
Not. And with what we've heard, and I'd like all in the comments, especially the one that said Kurt is wearing no drip, to be kind about this topic. But like we've heard at his alma mater, Michigan State, their coach is now in the process of being fired. So there's a lot of stuff going on maybe in his whole life and all that stuff. So Kirk might not be 100% focused on team or who knows, maybe they're just struggling, man, because they've been in each of these games, but we're not able to get it done.
Not at all.
Yeah. So look, we're going to move on. We're close to the end of the show. We appreciate all you guys in the comments joining us, but you know why you came. Most people, they might not know anything about us tonight, but they know those 5 words. That make me crazy.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy is a section of the show where me and Sean get to say a couple things, and our ideas may sound crazy to you, but in our mind, they sound perfectly legit. So, Sean, what is your first does that make me crazy?
Oh, yeah. I talked about this before, and I did not necessarily believe it at the beginning of the year, but in lieu of recent events with the New York Jets and them losing their quarterback, there was a team that I had said was just going to be in the basement this year. But ladies and gentlemen, no, I have changed my tune, because sometimes you got to go through some things. And sometimes, even when nothing else improves on your squad, something might happen elsewhere to help you improve anyway. The New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, will find a way, led by Bill Belichick, to make the 2023 playoffs, even if it's at the 7th seed. Does that make me crazy? That make me crazy.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Patriots, baby.
Wow. Wow.
Come
wow.
on. Ain't no Patty, you know, hey, Patty groupie. Let's go. Go Patriots.
All right. Well,
let's go.
Oh, Sean, you just you hurt
Come
my
on.
feelings when you say
Come
this
on.
stuff, but it's
Come on.
okay. It's okay. There's a team out here. There is a team out here, and they have seemingly unimaginably have been 2-0. They've been 2-0. They've been, they've been struggling to get their W's, but they've been pulling them off.
Okay.
I want to sub halfway root for this team, but it just in my taste buds, it just doesn't let me do it. I would never be able to do it. But you know what? These next 2 games, they're gonna get smacked in the mouth. Does it make me crazy that the Washington Commanders will not only lose the next 2 games, but they will only make 10 points in both of those games? Does that make me crazy, Sam Howell?
That make me crazy.
The Bills and the Eagles?
What? What?
The Bills and the Eagles gonna rip y'all a new one, and I just need y'all to take it all in.
Really? Okay. You know what? I wasn't going to do it. BG, let her know I wasn't going to do it. But you see, sometimes people, they'll push you to that point, huh? And you got to tell them, don't touch me because I'm close to the edge. Well, I'm trying not to lose my head. But see, you want to go there, Janae. You want to go there. So you know what? 2 games. I can think of 2 games, Janae. I can think of 2 games very clearly. One being the week before Thanksgiving, and the other, being Thanksgiving, and the other being the end of the year that will be for the division. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here now. You saw when we were struggling. You saw when we was hurt and going through, but each time we found a way. I don't have to tell you about the race. I'm just going to tell you about the dates. Washington, get out the brooms, ladies and gentlemen, because we will be sweeping the Dallas Cowboys in 2023. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
That absolutely makes you crazy, Sean. It absolutely makes you crazy. And you know why it makes you crazy? Because my statement that I'm getting ready to make right now.
Let's go.
Finish off. Does that make me crazy?
Let's go.
Ready, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't want to have to do it to this jabroni, but I'm going to have to finish him.
Let's go. Let's go.
There is a team that is going to be undefeated for the 2023 regular season.
No.
Undefeated.
Oh my goodness.
Is that what? Is that here? Is that what I hear? Is that from? Is that from Vander Esch? Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Is that a dude from Deuce Vaughn over there? Oh my God. Wait. Guys, wait a second. I know you guys can't get on the show. You can't get on the show. The Dallas Cowboys will be undefeated for the 2023 season. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Woo! Sixth one right here. The sixth is coming right there. The sixth. See these rings? The sixth one's coming right there. Undefeated, Sean. Undefeated.
I don't even know what to say.
Undefeated.
I don't even know what to say.
Undefeated.
Exactly. That could happen, Johnny. We could see
Johnny, stop
we know they're
drinking.
getting two
I did
losses.
not tell you stop
Wow.
drinking that stuff. I told you stop drinking that stuff, though. I told you.
Hey, BG, tell him it's personal. Let's go.
Exactly.
I already got them on call. Don't even worry about it. You're going to the ward. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Woo!
Crazy baby, lock me up.
Woo! It's only week 2, ladies and gentlemen, and you see what we're doing. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got to let you go soon. I know there's games on right now. Go in the comments and tell us what the scores are. Last we checked, it was 7-3 Pittsburgh, and I think 3-3 in the Saints Panthers game. But we have to go to the longest running segment on Let's Talk Football, the Down and Dirty, baby.
The down and dirty, man. This is how we like to finish off the show. Something positive, something that's on our mind, something that we can encourage you in your current situation, but the down and dirty. Sean, let us know what your down and dirty is, baby.
Oh, yeah. Yo, honestly, my down and dirty is you got to be flexible. Point blank, period. I know for my birthday, and I'll talk to you about it, there's always you have a vision, what you want to do. You know, sometimes it's big, it's elaborate. Let's go here, let's do that, let's be in each other's faces. Sometimes it's really just, I just want to sit down, relax, and chill. And sometimes when you get to those places, you know, especially when you get to a milestone birthday like this of being 40, you kind of, you know, get your feelings. You want to be a little selfish. I want to do what I want to do.
Let's go.
What I'm saying is be flexible, because sometimes, even though you might think this is what you want and you want to 100% do this and don't even listen to anybody, if you might miss out on people being able to celebrate you and appreciate you and take care of you and show you how much they care. So
100%.
Sometimes in life, you got to just go out of your comfort zone. Go do something that you might not have wanted to do, and, you know, go try to allow people to hype you up, to dote on you, to make you feel the way that you're supposed to be feeling. Even if it's not the way you want to do it, appreciate people, because everybody, and this is a relationship thing, everybody has a different love language. You know what I mean? So you got to appreciate that person's stuff, you know, and sometimes, guys, stop being stubborn. And I'm saying this to myself. I'm looking at myself. Stop being stubborn, all right? Let somebody treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So shout out to my baby girl. We will be going to Chicago. They got all these plans, this, and that. You already know who I am. Fuck to me, I be doing these shows every single day. But sometimes you got to take that break and just say,
be flexible.
Yes. Be flexible, ladies and gentlemen. What you got, Nene?
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Be flexible. That's what I'm talking about. Go with the flow. We are super excited for next week on your birthday, man. We're going up next Monday. Next Monday, we're going up.
Come on.
We're going up all the way up. Hey, but for my down and dirty this week is that I just want everybody to take time to realize that these players that we watch in this game that we love, they're real people too, right?
Yep.
They're real people. They're going through real situations. You know, the injuries that happen. You know, when I watch the game now, Sean, it's like we never know who's going to get hurt. We never know what's going to happen throughout a game. But life is so precious, guys. Like, life is so precious. And as we're watching this game, I want people to realize that, yeah, you may be upset with your team. Yeah, you may be mad at your quarterback, whatever. You may be mad at, you know, what's happening in the organization. But these are people, too. We have to realize that we as fans, Sean, we went through this last year when we watched these crazy, crazy fans
Yeah.
Just be crazy, acting like you own a piece of the team, acting like you getting ready to go into the locker room and change anything. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, please, this year, no throwing TVs, no damaging your items, your phones, whatever, over this game. These are people. These are people just like us. Just like, they're being scrutinized because the world is watching them do this sport. But it is a hard sport. It is a sport where you never know from day to day, from week to week, about injuries, about problems with their families, deaths. There was they talked about it. I think it was somebody on the Bucks that their mother passed away.
Wow.
I believe it was the Bucks. Their mother just passed away, and they were out there playing. Like, so you could be mad at a player, and you could be like, "Oh man, they played horrible this week," but you have no idea that they are normal people and that actually go through normal issues. So be gentle on these players, guys. Be gentle on the teams you support. You never know what the situation is. We don't know what the background story is. We don't know when aunties and uncles and grandparents and family members die in their families. Yep. We don't know. They've been rehabbing a foot, but the league wants them to play anyway, and then they get injured in the foot. Now you just let the team down. I think that this year, 2023, that we just need to realize that they are players too, and that regardless of what happens with your team, still ride and support them, because at the end of the day, they are human beings. They are not anything that you can change. You can't change the way a quarterback plays. You can't change the way they do a play. The coach calls a play. We are just fans in this beautiful game. Let's realize that is our place. But this year, we're going to call for no violence. We love each and every one of these players that are out there dedicating their lives to the game. We're not doing no violence. No. Me and Sean go back and forth about our teams, but he absolutely knows. There are times where I bite my tongue and I'm rooting for we just got to go back and forth. That's the nature of me and Sean. But at the end of the day, I don't wish any ill will towards his team. I don't wish any, no hurt, no harm, no none of that stuff. It's just a game. And I remember at the end of the day that these are all normal players with normal lives, normal hardships just like us. Now they may not have too many money hardships like us, but they do have families, and they do have situations, and they do have life. So let's just be easy on them. No violence this year. Let's support these players. Let's support this league. And let's go to the top. Let's go, baby.
Absolutely. I love that. Let's go. All right. I think BG said still 7-3.
Okay.
Cleveland just got a fumble recovery from the Steelers, but it may get overturned. And then Johnny said, I'm too old and brittle to be flexible. Now, you've been plenty flexible, man. Come on, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we truly enjoy you guys on this show. We love talking to you guys once a week. Man, it's a highlight of my week to be able to talk to my Let's Talk Football family and to get on this show with my guy, Sean, Spencer.
Let's go.
Sean Spencer, the ultimate Washington Commanders.
Let's go. Let's hand up.
Can't pick and choose who you become friends with, guys. It's just can't pick and choose it. I've been wondering my whole life, but he's my guy. I gotta ride with him. But we love you guys, man.
Love you, Johnny.
Can't wait to see y'all next week.
Yes.
We'll be back 7:00 next Monday. It is going down. So please tune in, because it's going to be Sean's birthday show. And I cannot wait for this guy to celebrate another beautiful year of life for the Big 4-0.
Let's go.
Y'all come to his birthday party. Let's Talk Football family birthday party for Sean. Get on here next week, 7:00. We cannot wait to see you. 7:30. We cannot wait to see you. It's going down. All right? So we got to get out of here. Sean, we got to take him out.
Let's do it.
Anything you want to say before we roll out?
Hey, man. Yeah, I think we all know.
Stand up, left hand up. Who are we? The command.
I asked for it. We are out of here. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay.
Next week, baby. Be here. Sean's birthday celebration. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The Lion. The Lion. New man on the fight. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae